That's how many people have now died from COVID-19 in the U.S. since the pandemic began, according to Johns Hopkins University. It's a toll once thought unimaginable. Even though passing 1 million deaths has been widely expected for some time, the reality is still devastating. It is terrible, horrible, Dr. Anthony Fauci, the White House's chief medical advisor, told NPR in an interview. To have that many people die of a transmissible disease in a 2-year period, it is very sobering, and very sad and tragic. 1 million deaths is far more than the number of people who have died from AIDS in the U.S. since that pandemic began decades ago, and more than died from the 1918 to 1919 FL. It's about the population of San Jose, California, the nation's 10th largest city. It's one of these things where the numbers are just so large, it's hard to even wrap your head around it, says Jennifer Nuzzo, a Brown University epidemiologist. It's just unfathomable to think that those are people, loved ones, who are now missing from this earth. It's really hard to comprehend. So many people died from COVID-19 that a disease that didn't exist 3 years ago became the third leading cause of death in this country, after heart disease and cancer. So many died in the prime of their lives that the U.S. experienced the biggest drop in life expectancy since World War II, dropping to the lowest in more than a quarter century. It just boggles the mind, as if our minds needed any more boggling from this pandemic, says Dr. Markel, a UNF. It makes me very sad. To compound the tragedy, experts agree that 1 million underestimates how many people have actually died from COVID-19, many deaths went unrecorded or were attributed to other causes. The toll also doesn't include those who died for other reasons because of the pandemic because, for example, they couldn't get the care they needed for diseases like heart attacks, diabetes and cancer. Nor does it take into account all of the additional suffering and ruined lives the pandemic has caused. People have lost their jobs or businesses, become addicted to drugs or alcohol out of despair, suffered abuse, fallen behind on their education and experienced intense grief from losing loved ones. It's like this giant snowball that is going to take this cumulative toll on the nation's health, and added.